loop is still running. And 12 years after Major William Cage died on a Normandy beach and woke up in a helicopter over London and died again and woke up again until he learned to fight an alien invasion by repeating the same day until he got it right. The question looping through every corner of the science fiction fandom is whether Warner Brothers will ever give this franchise the second day it was always designed to repeat. Edge of Tomorrow arrived in June 2014, directed by Doug Liman from a screenplay by Christopher McQuarrie, Jez Butterworth, and John Henry Butterworth. Starring Tom Cruise as the cowardly public affairs officer who became a soldier by dying enough times to learn how to live, and Emily Blunt as Sergeant Rita Vrataski, the full metal bitch who had already survived the loop once and knew the specific loneliness of being the only person who remembered what the day had cost. The mimics were not merely alien invaders, but a hive mind controlled by the Omega, a central intelligence that could reset time by sending its blood backward through the consciousness of any human who absorbed it. The exoskeleton combat suits gave humanity a fighting chance against creatures that move faster than any human reflex could match, turning soldiers into walking tanks that still were not enough to win without the temporal advantage Cage accidentally gained when he killed an alpha and soaked in its blood. The film earned $370 million worldwide on a $178 million budget. Not the smash hit Warner Brothers hoped for, but enough to build a cult following so devoted that the film's tagline became its identity. Live, Die, Repeat, the mantra that defined a soldier who could not stay dead, the title of the original source novel by Hiroshi Sakurazaka, and the name Doug Liman has publicly confirmed he wants for the sequel. Tom Cruise has said repeatedly that he would return to the loop in a heartbeat, that the relationship between Cage and Rita is unfinished, that the time travel mechanics established in the first film contain a second story that McQuarrie has already mapped. Emily Blunt has confirmed she would reprise Rita if the script arrives. The actress who turned a supporting role into the film's emotional anchor, who made the Full Metal Bitch into a character audiences would follow through any number of repeated deaths. The first film ended with Cage killing the Omega and absorbing its blood, triggering a reset that placed him back in time before the invasion, before his arrest, before he ever met Rita. Except this time, she did not recognize him. The loop broken, but the connection severed. The most bittersweet ending in modern science fiction action cinema. The sequel would presumably follow Cage trying to rebuild the relationship he forged across hundreds of deaths with a woman who has never met him, while a new mimic threat forces them both back into the temporal battlefield. Doug Liman has described his vision for the sequel as a film that would make the first look conventional. A time-bending narrative so structurally ambitious that it would require both Cruise and Blunt, plus a third major star to anchor the expanded timeline. Christopher McQuarrie has said the script exists in his head, but that scheduling conflicts with Mission Impossible and Cruise's other commitments have kept it from moving into production. As of 2026, Edge of Tomorrow 2 as a theatrical feature does not exist. No green light, no shooting start, no confirmed release date. But the conversation has never gone quiet because Edge of Tomorrow was never just a movie about a soldier fighting aliens in exoskeleton armor. It was a movie about a man so afraid of death that he had to experience it hundreds of times before he discovered that the only thing worse than dying is watching the one person who taught you how to live forget that you ever existed. And that story does not end with a reset. It ends when the last loop closes and the day finally stays finished.